Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go in Western New York. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing right away is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Alert!
Allen working from the pistol. Stretching the field is Knox. Still going. And he will take this one in. From 71 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Jets, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Cole Bishop up to make the play. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Black Ultra. Come on, set. Black, 95. Hey, check Mega. Cut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 43 rounds. White. Hey, green. Stick, mega. Red, yellow. Ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A run here with Hall. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Late pass out from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Dog red. Smash.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. On now comes the punching for the Jets, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
One down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Allen gonna throw. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's got it to... The 35-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
5-yard line.
Regular. 5 wide. Half 85.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Alert!
Here's Allen to throw. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Allen now on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Third, they need 8.
Alert! Stop. Look out!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards.
We are through 1. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. On second down, Cook. Base to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Whoa, a second effort, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Makes the score Bills 14, Jets nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. Yeah. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go. Claws red. 45, 6, level.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good.
That's a gain of 19, and a very quick 1st down.
Gain of 19 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On the double. Black Ultra. 52 block.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. That was big-time ball.
Black, 90. Ready?
First carry here for Kyren Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, New York. That's his first touchdown of the new year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And they will finally run him down. Big play there for the Bills. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A run with Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Alert!
From the gun, Josh Allen. His throw left side is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Look out!
Handoff, running left. This is Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big...
To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. As his kick is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Jets.
The
You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he's tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8, that's up. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Still going. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Big time play there for Buffalo. 42 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. First down throw there is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Hook is in. Touchdown, Bills. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Down. Hut, hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Red, yellow. Check.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Strike 2. Check.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here's a handoff to Cook. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Black up. Down. Black ultra. Red, ultra. Ultra. Green, yellow. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And this will be incomplete. At 9, Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting, Mike. So typically when teams come out with 5 wide, you're thinking, okay, there's no back in the backfield. This ball's either quarterback run or this ball's going to come out fast because you only have 5 offensive linemen to protect. In this case, they do a great job protecting, allowing the quarterback to take a shot downfield. Falls incomplete, but that's a good sign for down the road.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Brown 80. Half. You go.
Here's Cook. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They'll be backed up now to start this drive.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Black, 95. Set.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. It's another run here for Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, set. Down. Yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Jets first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new...
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I I get the remedy. God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire, team full of